Yo guys, welcome to the last lap. Don't forget to drop a lovely, juicy 5-star rating if you're watching on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Hope you enjoy, and let's get into it. Right, shall we round off with the segment that we typically do at the end of the last lap podcast?
I'm very new to this.
The equal machinery segment. Do you want to explain the rules, Niran?
Yeah, so basically this is where we are all allocated a driver by our producer, Lewis.
Producer Lewis.
Producer Lewis over there.
Shout out.
And we have to argue that the driver that we've been allocated would win in equal machinery today.
Oh, fuck. Okay, here we go.
Everybody else's driver.
Even if you don't believe it.
Even if you don't believe it,
God,
at the end
okay.
we have to guess whether we truly believed for each driver.
If I've got Mazepin, I swear to God, I'm going to come right over there. And
Oh, that's been a good idea, actually.
that would have been good, actually. We need to do one actually where it's kind of just the worst drivers of recent F1 history.
that would be
against each other.
so good.
So
Absolutely.
Next time I think we should do that.
Yeah.
Get onto that. Yeah, literally like the worst drivers you can think of. And then just, yeah.
Well, look, these three, that's interesting three names, actually.
We've got them tabled on it.
He's already laughing. The producer's already laughing.
Lewis has gone
I want to know I want to actually know the logic behind these.
gone
three, 'cause I've
against the
seen them as
grain.
well, yeah.
So I have been assigned Nyck de Vries.
Okay, all right,
fine.
fair enough.
Oh.
Niran has been signed Romain Grosjean.
Oh, titty now.
Oh, mate, good luck.
And Matt, you've been signed Oscar Piastri.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, done it. Just after
As a Ricardo fan.
I feel like Piastri is quite,
Would you want to swap? I'll swap.
No,
with Nyck de Vries.
no
I know more about
swapping.
Nyck de Vries
No
than you did with
swapping.
Piastri.
No swapping.
God, okay.
What order should we go in?
I've got to do some thinking, mate. So
You know
don't
what?
let me go
I'll
first.
go first, okay? Nyck de Vries in equal machinery is better than Grosjean and
Oscar
Piastri. 1 minute in 3, 2, 1, go. Formula 2 and Formula E world champion came in, took like a duck to water to that Williams, delivered points, scoring not 1 point, 2 points in a Williams. That is a sofa. That doesn't even have wheels, that car, and he managed to deliver it. Nyck de Vries, consistently at the top of his game, was right up there. George, Lando, Alex. He was only a few points behind Alex in that Formula 2 season as well. If things had gone a little bit different earlier on in Nyck de Vries' career, he would have been an established Formula 1 driver by now. No doubt in my mind whatsoever. To jump into that car so late minute and deliver such an incredible result, like all that eyeball and expectation, he knew what he was fighting for, and he managed to get himself an AlphaTauri seat. He delivered when the time was there. Yes, he's not early 20s, but you know what? That's fine. F1 drivers in more recent years have come very, very early on, exceptionally early on. He's coming in at a perfect time, and will he body Yuki Tsunoda? Yes, he will. Done.
Cool. Do we refute straight away, or do we hear everyone's arguments?
Yeah, no, we're going to hear everyone's arguments, I think.
Ah, okay. All right.
I think he might have mentioned Monza there as well, by the way. I think he might have mentioned...
Oh, no, I've got straight
Williams
arguments back to most of the claims you just made there. But,
Okay, well, we'll go with you next, Matt, because
oh, God, I don't know anything about
you
Piastri.
opened your mouth very quickly. So are you ready to...
I don't know
fight
anything
for
about
Oscar
Piastri. I feel very bad, so I'm going to very much blag
He
it.
won F3 and F2 and dominate.
Don't help him.
All right, cool.
Well, I've
Go.
He won F2 and F3.
He didn't just win those two.
No.
What was the other one he won?
It's my time to shine. Wait. Oscar Piastri, obviously.
Got minute,
what
boy.
more do I need to say about him? Literally, he had teams fighting over him because that's how much racing talent he has. He had a year out because he's been absolutely dominant in the simulator. And, you know, every time he's on the F1 broadcast, they can't help but show a light on him. The sponsors are queuing up for Oscar Piastri.
Still got 30 seconds,
This
mate.
is the man who is going to show the team, McLaren, who their real driver is. Lando Norris is amazing, but now Oscar Piastri, the new talent into it. McLaren's a new young team. This is what McLaren and Formula One are needing, not Andretti. Oscar Piastri is where they're going down to it. Honestly, in 2 years' time, world champion material.
10
You got
seconds.
the Twitch quartet. You got your George Russell, Alex Albon. You got your Lando and the other one. But no,
other one.
This is the new generation that's coming into it.
That was the longest minute of my life.
That was sick.
Same for me as well.
Absolutely no facts were brought to the table whatsoever.
Can you tell I don't know jack about Piastri?
That was just passion. You were such a passionate man.
You know what? I respect the fact you kept that
I'm
going
giving
for
the
as long as you
hustle
did.
here. I'm sorry if I blew out the earphones for your audio listeners. But
Romain Grosjean. Niran, you've got a minute starting now.
Right. Do you know what's the most important thing in Formula One, ladies and gentlemen? Experience. This man has a bucket. This man has a bucket load of it. He's been about since. I swear he took his debut like 2009. Crashed about a bit. We don't need to talk about that. Came back in 2012. I want to say crashed about a bit. We don't need to talk about that as well. This man's raw pace in that Lotus before it went down the shitter was absolutely sensational. Taking it to a Kimi Raikkonen that sure had just come back from rallying and shit, but was still sensational.
You're argument so much.
No, genuinely, that season, I think it was 2013, that Romain Grosjean season was actually sensational. Grabbed, I think, 3 podiums, I want to say, in a Lotus that was a little bit off the pace, realistically, from your Ferraris and your Red Bulls and that. And by a little, I mean definitely a lot. Sensational driver. Survived the fucking fireball explosion accident. He's got IndyCar. He did, though. He was the one who drove into it.
He was the one who got out of the car, though.
He got out of the car. Went IndyCar. Yeah, you drive done. Basically any sort of car. I'm carrying on, mate, because it's Romain Grosjean. Give me another 10 seconds.
Wow. That was certainly the most chaotic.
Yeah. We definitely woke up Hinton with that one.
Equal machinery. Okay. Matt, you were so desperate to disregard my arguments towards Nyck de Vries.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, you mentioned he was Formula E champion, wasn't champion the year after, and also his championship first year with Formula E technically was kind of gifted to him. Because basically it was between him and 3 others as the championship fight. Mitch Evans, who was basically going to be in contention for doing that, out-qualified him. And what happened on the start line? No, it didn't stall because you can't stall electric cars. Right. His car just broke down and he got crashed into.
Cars, you got told.
So basically, Nyck de Vries, I think he only had to finish 5th. Was gifted the championship, whereas Mitch Evans, he was in a good position to win it straight off the bat. And then the year after, what happened? He was nowhere near the championship lead, and Stoffel van Dorn, his teammate, actually did better than him on that one.
Everything I said was facts.
It was facts, but
that's because he said he said Monza 4 times.
Yeah, facts. That's
he can drive any car.
Talking about Monza as well, he was against Nicholas Latifi as his teammate.
No, he wasn't against Nicholas Latifi.
Well, no,
he was
in
against 19 other F1 drivers, and he finished 9th.
How many other people also retired in that race?
I don't know. You know?
A couple. I think it's like 2 or 3, I think.
Yeah, that Williams was also suited to the Monza track.
And also, it's not like he jumped into that car, because I'm looking at it very much him against Nicholas Latifi. Nicholas Latifi, fuck off. He's a rubbish driver. Sorry, I can't help it.
Wow. What did he do to you?
Oh, wow, a hot
What
take.
did he do to you?
Nicholas Latifi is a bad driver. Hot take. No,
have you got like a hazelnut allergy or something?
Yeah, he doesn't like
it shouldn't go in chocolate. I just don't like the taste.
What's wrong with you? It's great.
It's not for me. Anyway, his driving is not for my taste. Anyway,
how did we get onto that?
This is me trying to play along with going against your argument as much as I do agree with your argument. In that respect, then, yeah, Nyck de Vries, out of all the drivers of rookies going into driving the test, he's driven with most F1 teams, so it's not like he's jumping into an F1 car completely blind. He also had a test. He also did a whole session prior with a different F1 team, already driving the track, knowing the speeds of the cars, going around that circuit. Although it's a different team.
That's why he's really good.
Well, no, because I'm saying he's already had practice.
So. It is a positive though that he can drive basically.
Exactly.
A car.
Yeah. Exactly. He's driven more.
I'm playing along with
he's
the
driven more.
Doing devil's advocate.
New generation and him. F1 cars than anyone. No one's driven more than he has. No one. Not anyone.
And I've seen that as a negative.
That is, apparently, according to your brain.
Right, so what about my compelling arguments for Romain Grosjean?
You just kept talking about crashing.
Yeah.
You just literally kept mentioning every crash.
One of the positives that he had a fireball crash in 2020.
Yeah, he got out of it, though.
Yeah, he did. But
thank you, Halo.
Pure determination.
Yeah.
But how did he get into the barrier in the first place?
Daniel Kvyat.
We were, yeah.
To be fair.
Yeah, fair.
That wasn't a Grosjean.
Yeah.
No, but you just talked about every time he's had misdemeanors throughout his F1 career.
Not his podium with Lotus, which even then you were like, oh, it wasn't. Yeah, it was not that good. He had a podium with Lotus.
It was off the. Lotus wasn't anywhere near as good. But yeah, no. I mean, it's a tough gig. You get out.
At least you knew stuff about your driver. I didn't know fucking shit about
mine. Grosjean 2013 was fucking gas though. If it was then I actually would believe it.
Yeah.
If it was in the past.
I think I've been done there because I didn't know enough about Oscar Piastri.
The ironic thing is for me, I mean, I don't know.
That's what I'm learning about this season though, yeah.
Should we guess like whether we actually truly believed in our arguments? I think, Tommo, you were very compelling.
Thank you.
But I don't think you agree. I think.
Okay, interesting. Okay. Do you think I agree?
Out of our lineup, you think?
Yeah.
In Equal Machinery? I think I would agree. I think Nyck is probably my pick in the equal machinery. No, honestly, I think.
Okay.
Just because Oscars hasn't driven anything for a year.
So you don't believe in Piastri. You believe De Vries.
I do, yeah.
What about you?
I'd say Piastri.
Really?
Good. So you
Back
swapped.
to back to back junior championships is not something that happens very often.
Yeah.
Yeah, but same with Yuki.
Yuki didn't win.
Did he win F3
F2?
then? Oh, no, he won F4 then F3, I think.
No.
I know nothing, apparently. I'll see you later on, everybody. I know no facts whatsoever.
Right.
A lack of wheel knowledge.
For me,
Real knowledge, no, non-existent.
I'd say Piastri.
fuck the Fed's Grosjean.
Really?
What, today?
Yeah, today. Why not? It's just equality in it.
Equality of outcome.
He said Piastri. He said De
That's what
Vries.
we want to do beforehand, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
I feel like it'd be hard to with
a hard sell.
those three. Yeah, it's
Well, let us
Really
know.
and truly,
Let us know if you're
Piastri.
watching on YouTube.
Yeah.
Which of those three would win in equal machinery
if
today?
you're the team principal of Andretti, who would you choose for your driver lineup as your main driver?
and if you're also watching from Andretti as well, hit us up, invite us to a Grand Prix.
Yeah, get us
why
involved.
not? Throw the boat out.
yeah, we'll buy your merch as well.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll plug
as soon as you buy it. So as soon as you make it, sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're involved.
We can hang one like a
Last
t-shirt
lap official
there.
merchandise.
Yeah.
Andretti X last lap.
Yeah, we can get sent stuff by F1 teams. We can hang it up behind us like ornaments and shit.
I'm also here as well. Thank you.